Our struggle is indeed there for the crossroad. As Amnesty International, they ran reveal for a new video where they ran release some about our conflict, where the talk say they ran give them access to inside Ambazonia by the Cameroon government, which is unprecedented for enter for day. We be expect and we know as Abida Teuna, the Cameroon government it will give access to the international community for can carry out certain investigation at this time because them believe say those investigation it will go for their favor, it will help them for target Ambazonians them for abroad. Eventually, Ambazonians in the diaspora will be arrested for crimes of war in Ambazonia. Just as Abidan Teuna, this will be unfortunate. Ambazonian struggle was greatest problem where it happened now the disconnect between the struggle and our population. There is a big disconnect. And as Abiteuna, which way happened for Big G, it don't show now exactly the correct picture for which way it happened. Our soldiers in camp can send a very powerful message for the international community, but that message it will be destroyed when they will take them too far. Today, with the talks we don't get, I think almost about 12 confirmed death will then be done by our soldiers. Amongst those 12 death, now only 2 get some explanation. You get the death of the vice principal for GHS for inside Bui, with Nkili as well. That one an excessive use of force, but at least it is explainable. You can justify the actions even though it went too far. The rest killing of our own picking them. You get 2 get them for Bamenda where it don't touch the heart for people them for Bamenda. One in name as Avidante Onana Laura, the other one in name na Luisa, where they die for inside Bamenda inside our own gunshot. That one it be very devastating. And the disconnect between our population and our forces them, it be very evident. Because when I see say when Ambazonian leaders them or activists them, then see say boy and carry gun for ground, they the one for jump on top, they see a power for grab them. They no get care about the people the way they don't die. But they fear for no say when our picking them die, it touch our people them to a degree where we start this war now because La Republic kill our picking them. So when I see how we boy wake up, that way they be key baby Caroline. When I see how Bamenda wake up, that way they be key baby Tato for inside our street where Janam they shoot where they go for school. Make una know say that the same manifestation it go for the heart of our population. Those in the diaspora where they don't care about the well-being of our people, they put our struggle in peril. I go play some audio them for the international community, how they react, make our people them really be educated. Because they fool people the way them be uneducated for ground zero. Say all atrocity the way they commit them against our people, them it make the war it is strong. It make them would win the international community the fear. Then feel say when you chakara things them, when you become anti-social, it help our struggle. The sad thing that say the people the way they tear we these things them, or way they manipulate our boys them, now people the way they know better. Now people the way they be supposed to the help boys them. But because of their power monger, they destroy a very good fight. They don't make the fight for the most part it be seen as a fight against our own people then. And there are the lies and manipulation that go on where people that need to understand say we know these things then. Our struggle it don't be derailed, and I will explain for a while. First I will play the audio for the video where we will process some will be very important for the European Union, the ambassador where we come up for Cameroon as they be the replacee, as their tradition when a diplomat in the one go, it explain things the way they know before explain until where they be in office. I will play some of this audio, make our people then know for exactly which way the international community they think as these things them they go on when I listen.
The conflict is contained, yes, very much contained, and the violence is originating mainly from people of outside the country.
So I want me gonna hear this position because I think this way the international community they repeatedly talk for the corridors of diplomacy. Like it or not, believe it or not, living in your own cocoon or not, this is what the international community is re-emphasizing. When I hear the ambassador, it talks to the conflict, it be contained according to them. For the most part, the violence, it come from outside. That means say UDC say even though we fight now for independence, there is some distinction going on between what our so-called people, the way they don't stand like leaders, our fight at their action, and the interests of our population.
You have to sit down around the table at a certain moment and come to a final conclusion, having in mind, the interests of the people who were suffering. I mean, I'm struck, honestly speaking, when I travel, and I haven't unfortunately been able to travel too much, but I have traveled to Bamenda, I have traveled to Buea. I have met a lot of people, including IDPs. People are suffering and people are fed up because they are in between the hammer and hard stone, or whatever you call it. They are the victims of something they haven't wanted, and they want to return to a normal life. And whoever speaks on behalf of the people of Northwest Southwest should start taking their interests as a starting point.
So, wait till I hear where the ambassador they talk. Now, person where he don't go for Buea, he don't go for Bamenda, he don't talk with IDPs, he don't talk with kind people them. Now they report this way the game as a third party for the most consequential bloc, the European Union. Say wait, our population they don't be caught into something where they no be want them. The killing of our own people no be thing where people that they support them, no be thing where they want them. So when you look for the attack we happen for Big G, you go see two different picture them. One, you get the Amazonian fighter the way they can shoot gun for up, then kill 4 people them. And I explain for on our side say this fighter them no be ADF, so me some man officer one blame na ADF. Na 7 kata squad wo na ransi where they active for Bamenda they fight La Republic. So na genuine true Amazonian fighter them. For some time there were people they need to believe say our own fighter they kill our own people them. But when I see say they kill 4 people them for inside G4B, inside Big G. The soldier then go for them for fight for our independence. Then talk for their political speech where no man of you question their intention. These are people fighting for independence. Then shoot those people them, they make their political statement, then go back. Now wait till our population then do. Do you think our population then come for them for can embrace the soldier them? Then come for them never can cry their people they don't die. La Republic come for them for can make your own propaganda, then talk to them can military for they can save the Nigerian movie actor Gotham. I about you way she don't even know way. You know get nothing to do with ADF. He come out you understand they don't ban Big G. When I remember say Big G he don't pay this year at the top for now for ADF. Big G he don't pay close to 800,000 only deposit. So ADF don't collect money for Big G. Talk me say Brassaris for cover up back the money we get them. Because they talk say the tax they go against Brassaris na just wait for extort money. No be say any bandit because even at the ban people them who get cases them when are known cases them. You get the cases for that lady they call the woman at Tam Tam for my 7 for Mancon 2 where they come for a store, he pay money and they allow me sell brassaries for recover the money back. So they use them like only a motive, nothing where they use them for spoil struggle. Those law the way it need to make sense in the first place. You ban brassaries to Cameroon, allow Guinness to Cameroon, allow Kaji to Cameroon. So all things we need to make sense, it always lead for it always go for the bad way. If you know if you justify law, just like Honorable Weber talk, when injustice becomes law, resistance, people will resist. It will be counterproductive. It will destroy even our own soldiers. That aside. So this is what is happening. This disconnect between our own soldiers killing our own people, which is not justifiable, which is not reasonable. And then you get the Cameroon military killing our own people. Our people are caught in these two forces, and for the most part, they are fed up as when I hear Hardis Van Dam Iditokam. The people, the way they look at power, when they look at this incident, you get 2 people them. One, now the Amazonian extremists and the hardcore hardliners them. They look this one like a source of power, and they become emboldened. Our people, they look the one, they go scratch their head. Now, how we go do is go forward. Make her explain for una. The Amnesty International, as I be tell una, make una not talk about talk. It will take 2 years before Ambazonia go come for their senses for which I don't tell una. As it don't always be the tradition. The Amnesty International, they don't go down for Bamenda for the first time. For go carry out physical investigation for the crime way Ayabacho he order a and keep people for inside Batibo, for Gozang. Now the most saddest thing this way it happened for our struggle. When I go talk say I the over criticize Ayabacho. When I remember say anything with Sako and Cristiano they do am na in hiding. For the not only Ayabacho be the only leader amongst all Ambazonian leaders them for the history of Southern Cameroon where he can stand publicly accept public execution of innocent people. Talk say any man where they will CPDM they catch him then kill him. I mean just being a member, not be say you participate for any activity or you support them. So all the radicalism, some person go talk say I over criticize it, but me gonna know. I know if you talk some bad thing about man way na lie or the joke can form something now because say it affect the diplomatic engagement for Ambazonia. It destroy any hope we get them for freedom. Make I give una one clear example. Make una hear for the few things and way I have actually do am way it spoil the struggle irreplaceable. Number one, just this man 2 months ago, General T Omega for Alabukam, when a thief man, na soldier way, na good soldier way, he done transform himself into a thief. No be he be the general for inside Alabukam. General Rambo, na he be our head for Alabukam, na he control all our Ambazonia fighters for Alabukam. Omega go catch international lawyer way, then come back for Cameroon for Bamenda for retirement. Lawyer Tafa. Lawyer Tafa now one of the most reputable person who get them for as the Anglophone. Now man we don't do international law practice for even inside for Russia. He get certificate ready participate for Russia. He don't work for United Nations. Highly reputable people the way they don't write signature for fight against Cameroon government for core investigation for genocide against Cameroon government. That means say our own man. Now people in that way now icon them. Omega catch this man without any accusation. All man for Ambazonia when a man way it for struggle, it did not intervene. They say me ADF release this power, the power nobody do anything. ADF talks to me the power pay 5 million. Even General Rambo when I be the recognized elected leader for Alabukam, he talks say he want intervene. He talks say way no day. He talk me they release the man. No way no day. Now who be behind the kidnapping of the man because they want a kidnapping. Ayabacho call Pat lawyer Tafa. Talk say he be blackleg. He must pay the money. Ayabacho, no be any man. The lawyer Tafa them pay money for the I think 4 million before he come out say they go pay the rest. Chi Omega leave it. Today as I talk for now, wait till that happen. Wait till be the effect. General Rambo to then start begin hold people them for take money for inside Bamenda. Because if una the level one man they go hold people they take money, then the soldier already need to go take money now then be foolish people they know. So I say the struggle it is spoil. When you as a leader, you can't talk me then key innocent people them. You lie about them, you cover up about them. What example are you setting? What example are you setting? Our soldier they go the key people them, key civilian them, harass people them will take money. Now because of waiting. You as a leader, you talk to me then collect tax for every single individual of Ambazonia. You call an tax where you know the implication for tax. Tax no be something man the debate against her. You fit talk say all man no say it be reasonable. Say me all man support struggle. Me all man support. When you talk to me people that support it be different. Ask yourself for the whole Ambazonia. Now only ADF they call and say tax. Now only they charge all individual them for inside Ambazonia. Charging with all the way we don't suffer for moderatum. Not only they perpetrate this type of ideology. How when I feel say we go shut down quiet because the effect it be visible. It increase kidnapping. It increase murder. No be say not only me one at the talkam. I go play Ebenezer Kwanga and the people they need the talkam na because say them one day in their comfort. I go play the video for Ebenezer Kwanga. Me gonna hear exactly the explanation way he done talk with his own mob.
We think that if we act stupidly, if we speak foolishly, it will make us to be respected. It will make people to think that our unwise arrogance is, how do I put it? Is mark of maturity in going toe to toe with La République du Cameroon. It doesn't work that way. So that has been our biggest problem. Our problem were amongst us leaders. Some of us, in fact, at times I ask myself, how do I even associate myself with some of these people? We speak without control. We don't understand that for us to win this war, you cannot go and take a position where you are explaining to the rest of the world that yes, the other side is not respecting the Geneva Convention. I too will not respect it. No normal human being, no man, not even Putin, with all the atrocities in Ukraine, will want to do anything directly or indirectly to accept responsibility for what is happening in Ukraine. What have we done in this struggle? We see people do this. When you try to advise them behind, they don't listen. You come to the public, they send all types of hawks and kites who will come around and throw insults and say, who do you think you are? What are you trying to say? No. It is because if I, Ebenezer, in this struggle, carry myself in the wrongful manner, or do something that is not okay, I swear before God and man, it will not only affect me directly, which of course it will affect me, it will have a negative implication to the entire struggle. This is what most of us don't understand. We don't get it. We don't get it. We think that I can just come out and do anything. After all, it's just going to be an APLM stuff. It will not have anything to affect the greater struggle in any form. No! Struggles don't work that way. That is why if I go out and I act in a funny way or I say things that are not okay, those in the West and others who communicate are going to make calls to some of you and say, hey, what's wrong with that man? Is he okay? Why should he speak this way? Does he know that he's endangering the entire struggle? He's making you people to lose ground? It is not everybody who said those things. It is me who said it.
Making people to lose ground. Those are the challenges we face.